Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to be showing you how to do a tutorial on gel nails. So I want to show you a little bit of how to get these kind of nails. I did mine short because I like short nails and I don't like how they're really, really long. So let's get started. You're going to need a file, and I suggest using a really thick one. Some UV gel nail, which is, I'm using clear because I like clear. You're going to need a brush. You're definitely going to need a brush to brush the gel on top of the nail. Okay, and a trimming tool. And you're going to be using this for this, the edges right here. A buffer. And this is cleansing plus. It removes the excess of the gel off of the nail. That's just makes it, actually doesn't make it look so gloopy. So, let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to file the side of the nail. Okay. And I'm just going to turn my little box like this so I can kind of give you a point of what I'm doing. I could be a professional to do nails, but I decided not to do that because I actually don't want to do that for a living. I actually do nails though, and I do my family's nails, and I kind of decided just to do it kind of, for fun. I like to do nails, so this is why I'm giving you a tutorial on how, if you would like to do it. And always make sure that you take the file and you curve it like this. Don't go straight like this, because this gives you an angle of how to do the nail. So you're going to take it and angle it just like this. And always make sure that you get up underneath the nail, like this. Okay? Okay, so let me give you, alright, ta-da! This is short, very short. I love short nails, it's really pretty. Alright. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take the trimming tool, and we're just going to kind of outline the nail right here to get that excess off. And as you can tell, it's kind of just falling off there. Make sure you get all this smooth. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it and make sure that you get the top part right here, because you want to make it completely flat with your nail. Make sure that you get the shine off of your real nail. Okay? You don't want any shine on the nail whatsoever. Okay, so next, if you have one of these, I'm not quite sure if you do. Okay, but it's a little brush, and what you're going to do is you want to get all that nail just off, the nail. Okay? Now, I actually ordered these off of eBay too. It's called OPI. It's actually a cuticle oil, which is very good for your nails. And what you want to do, take it on the nail and just make sure that you just do the cuticle. Okay? Just like this. Alright, and then what you want to do is you want to rub it in into that cuticle. And you want to do that, if you're going to be doing nails like every week, you want to make sure that you use this at least 3 times a week, because it keeps the oil inside your cuticle and it makes your nail grow. So, okay. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to take the UV gel, or the UV gel, excuse me, okay, and this stuff is really, really thick. Ugh, I hate this stuff. It's really fluffy, okay? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my little finger so that y'all can see me better. Now, what you want to do is you want to take a little bit, and it's going to be really, really thick. Okay. Go and evenly stretch. Start at the top. Just like this. Okay. And you want to do it on the other side as well. And make sure that you get this part of the nail, okay? Because then once it dries, it's going to look really funny. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let the nail dry for about 2 minutes. Because once the nail dries, we're going to do a second coat of the UV gel now. Excuse me. We're not going to use the UV light since it's a plastic finger. If I were to be doing, like I said, my real nails, then you would want to use the UV nail light because it dries it, but of course this is plastic, so it really doesn't matter. And also, if you have any of this, it's called nail enamel dryer. You can just spray it on the nail, and it dries it a lot faster. Okay. Now what we want to do is, instead of the clear, which is very, very sticky right now, we're going to take another UV gel, only this time it's pink, okay? This stuff is very, very sticky. Now what we want to do, we want to get a good bit of melt on your brush. Get this about this much. And we're going to kind of blot it. See how it's kind of thick on there? Work your way up to the cuticle on both sides. It's kind of like acrylic, but you want to make sure that it's even. Because it's actually really sticky. Okay, and if you have too much, just kind of wipe the excess off. Now, if you decide to do your real nails, then you're going to want to use the UV light, and make sure that each time you put it in the UV light, make sure that you leave it in there for at least, for the first layer, leave it in there for at least 1 minute, and then when it dries, take it out. You can use clear on both, it doesn't matter. I mix mine with clear and pink. It gives it that real pretty look. The second coat, you want to leave it in there for at least 3 minutes. But since this is a plastic thing, like I said, I'm not going to be using the UV light on this. But this is all it is, pretty much, to this, to getting the gel look. You just kind of, if you get any of this on your skin, just use the cleansing plus, and that gets all that excess off. But every time that you go down and you see a glop, wipe it off. Now we're going to set and let that dry. Okay. Now, to clean your brush, okay, you want to take this, your cleansing plus, and just all you got to do is, I don't take a napkin, just kind of put it in the lid right here. It smells really good. Okay, kind of take it and swish it around and twist it. Make sure that you twist because it gets it out, all the excess out of the brush. Okay. And just kind of swish it around because that gets all that stuff off the brush, and you don't want it to dry out because then you won't be able to use the brush anymore. Okay. And then just kind of like dump it. You can dump it in the trash can or whatever, or in the sink. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, as you can tell, I got a little bit of excess underneath the nail, which just kind of dab it and wipe it off because it should be fine. Okay. Now, once the nail dries, you can put another coat on there, but I wouldn't put a lot of coats on the nail because it just makes it more sticky. So I would only do 2 coats. And once it's done, that's exactly what it's going to look like. You can't really tell where the clear is coming from because there's so much light. But as you can tell, it's going to be like really, really pretty. And that is exactly how you do gel nails. It's easy. Anybody can do it. That's all there is to it. All you do is, to get it dry, stick it under the UV light, like I said, 30 minutes for the second coat, and you're all done. Once you're done, you can put a top coat on there, and like I said, then put it under the UV light for the third time for the top coat for about a minute, and it should dry. But since my nail right here isn't dry enough, I can't put the top coat on there just yet. But once it is, that's exactly what it's going to look like. And like I said, that's all there is to it, and it's really pretty and shiny. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial on how to do gel nails. If you have any questions on how to do acrylic, I will be posting up a video of doing acrylic nails as well. So just comment in my box, and like I said, if you have any questions, I'll be glad to help you out. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and see you later.